All right. Good morning. Let's see here. Good morning, Predator. Good morning, Rob. Do a little. Make sure everything's working all right. Seems to be. All righty. Just getting everything set up here. Little hunger bugs hitting me today. Let's see. Okay. Get my, make sure the copier's set up here. Looks good. All right, let's see what happened overnight. Let's take a look. What did we get overnight? It's not a huge range. You might would kind of thought that we'd have a little bigger range overnight here. 15-minute gap up there. Obviously, the highs up there again. I mean, theoretically, a Judas swing lower at open makes sense here. And then probably just run back to the all-time highs again. Good morning, William. Never hit that wick down there at the 910s. Let's look for that London low. It's down here just below yesterday's initial balance. Still kind of staying in yesterday's range. Overnight low is above that. So Asia low already been ran. So you really just got the London low marked out there. Use my code all the time. Let's go. The code is easy. Easy, easy. The easy code. Good morning, Black Beauty. Yeah, it's so hard to forget. Yeah. Alcy Faye, good morning. Yvonne, good morning. Well, guys, we are to a crossroads here. So this morning we are going to be taking the opening range trade on my funded accounts. Not full porting, though. We're going to go 4 minis. So the 50Ks won't be full ported, but the 25Ks will. So we're going to go 4 minis, 10 points, which is $800, I believe. Looking for $800 on the top side. We're going to take the bottom side as well. So we are going to bracket above and below, even though we're not supposed to. One trade. Potentially making $1,600. We're either going to be down 400, up 400, or up 1,600. Those are the options. Good morning, Amelia. Caleb. 9 p.m. Woof. Timbo in house. So down 400, up 400, or up 1,600. Those are the options. Those are the options. And obviously the other option is we blow the account. So if both sides lose, I think if even one side loses, we blow the accounts. So we need the win this morning. We need the dub. Let's check out the news today. No, I didn't make money yesterday, Caleb. I made money on my evals, but not on the fundeds. The fundeds were red. Got a 30-year bond auction today at 1 o'clock. That'll probably move the market. Fed Waller speaks at 1:15. Daily speaks at 2:30. But other than that, no real news this morning to be of concern. We did have 8:30 news. What did it do? Nothing really. Yeah, nothing really. Small spike. Oh. The hunger is really real today. Daily sideways. Yeah, it might be another one of those days where it's a little bit tough. Yeah, that's true, Caleb. CPI. Trump could definitely interject there. Oddly enough, I'm already getting connection lost errors on my Ninja. Don't know why. Jim, good morning. So got about 13, or yeah, math's hard. 13 and a half minutes until open. Really tough to say what's going to happen. Tough to say. What's kind of happened the last few days is we get a decent move back to London low, and then we just kind of chop, 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 and then we eventually move back up towards the highs in the evening. So that's what's been happening. I wonder if this will be a repeat of that sort of idea. Good morning, Robert. So let me show you guys this. Tech Tea in the house. This is Pine Tree. This is him trying to say that he ate the. You guys tell me what you think. Is this the moose poop or not? Let me turn the audio on. Here we go.
All right, guys. A bet is a bet.
Is that moose poop or does that look like chocolate? It's like chocolate to me. He's trying to pull the wool over our eyes. He's trying to pull the wool over our eyes, guys. I think those are what are those big round chocolate bars? Chocolate what are those called? There's a name for them. Looks like chocolate to me. What up, Justin Trades? I don't know. Pine will be around soon, I'm sure. He might be traveling. Is it Thursday? Yeah, he could be traveling. Who knows? He trying to say he ate the poop. I don't believe him for 1 second. His face was too straight. He wasn't being like, ew, milk duds. Yeah. Those are milk duds. That's what I think. A frosted mini wheat? It could be. He tried to say a bet is a bet. At least he was creative in getting something to eat. Hopefully he didn't go out of his way to get those. Oh. Nothing against covering moose poop in chocolate. I mean, hey, you know. No rules against it. Yeah, true. I didn't say you couldn't dip it in chocolate. Hey, nice setup, Caleb. Nice. Looks like you had to get creative with yours like I did with mine. You had to set it on top of a couple of books. The Dragon of Fortune and the Ice Monster. Anybody read those books? The Dragon of Fortune. Oh, you got the Mac Mini rocking. I like it. So, yeah, he's got to eat. Yeah. Hey, if you're gonna call it out, you know, you gotta live with it. I can't really take a picture of mine now, Caleb. I have to post it in there later. Oh, those were larger deer droppings? I don't think so. I don't think so. What's up, Rod? Oh, that's what I was actually going to do. Let's take a look here. Morning, Clarity. If you're just joining us, we are going to be trading the opening range using the funded accounts today because we are down to like 250 to 400 in drawdown. And I figured may as well. May as well. We're kind of creeping our way along on Take Profit Trader this month. On our affiliates, we are currently about $3,000 away from being in sales, from being able to do a 250K account giveaways. You know what? I never got an email back about that one I gave away last week. Let me check. So, oh, thanks, Rod. Let me check and see, because I don't think I ever got a response. Usually I get a response. Let's just check that while we're thinking about it for a moment. Where is that gentleman's email? It's in here somewhere. I think that was from Friday. Might have been Thursday too. Where is it? Okay, here it is. Yeah, I never got a response, so I'm going to assume I need to send another message. Let me send them another message. I don't know if they ever transferred that. Is Dean in here? I think that was Dean Lou, Kentucky or something like that. That won that one. I just sent another email. Might have just got lost in the cracks from the holidays and stuff. But we just sent another email. All right, here comes that 925 candle. Let's see what we get on that. All right, let's get some music playing. What do we want to listen to this morning? By the way, for those of you who were asking about trade day on Quantower, I did confirm that you have to use the Project X. So trade day X has to be the selection in order for you to use Quantower for trade day. Did confirm that. I did sign up for 2 more accounts as well, so I do have 3 myself. You're looking at Topstep Discord and someone had made 3K yesterday. Day 1 eval now has to make another. Yep. That's correct. That's where the consistency rule comes in. All right, we're going to get on this chart. Oh, come on. It did this yesterday. Oh, there we go. Get on this chart to watch the opening trade. The bot will take it. And I'm going to take it. So if this one wins, the other one should win as well. So I'm going to take it up here as well. Hold on, though. I'm on the 30-minute chart. That wouldn't go well. I was like, why does it look different? For the entry offset, you set that at 2. Is that 2 ticks or 20 ticks? Good question. I think 2 should be 2 points. It's supposed to be 2 points above and below. But I did notice yesterday that it did not offset it by the correct amount, which could cause some losses. Or did it? Yeah, you see, like, it filled us at 78, which is a point. I mean, like, I guess yesterday might have been a unique scenario because it filled it quick. I mean, I guess the bot might have put it down where it was 2 points above price at that 1 second mark, and then it closed so fast yesterday that it. So I don't know. I left it the same today. We'll see how it does. Yeah. So we'll be ready here. We got about a minute and a half before it's go time. Max is taking the trade. Max is taking it for sure. He's taking it for sure. It looks like we're getting some volatility already. Hopefully it's a winning day. That's what we're hoping for. Get the max bracket all set? Yeah. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. That's all we can do. Minute and a half. If today's anything like the last few days, we just go straight up at open. I mean, that's really what's happened the last few days. A little odd. Trade of 8 looks like it's jumping to the candles like a little early. A little strange there. All right, here we go. This is the candle that we're going to be paying attention to. "15 seconds here. Oh my gosh. I'm getting all kind of errors over here. I don't know what's going on. I got tons of errors. Did it hit both? What happened there? So it tagged us in at 70. It only went to 66. So that one failed. And then what did it do? Tag us into the upside and then pull back at the same time? I don't know. Looks like we're down 1,000. That was probably worst case scenario there. Yeah, I don't think that went well. I can't quite tell what happened there. Let's go to the smaller time frame. We can maybe get a little better idea. So the 15-second trade banged. I took it on the 30. That was... See, this is what I'm talking about here. So it tagged me into the long. I guess it tagged me in here and then pulled back. Yeah, that's what it did. All right. So that's how you lost on both sides. Just tagged me in by like a tick. The 15-second trade actually won, but I didn't take it on the 15. 15-second trade did well. So I think we smoked those accounts. Yeah, it is what it is, right? We know it's a potential of happening. Tradeify. So we're down 865, which is about, that's what it should be on this one. You're only placing an order on the sell side. It did not place the order on the long side. I did both. I don't know why. Yeah, the copy trader went crazy there. I don't know if you guys saw that. It was like, I don't really love copying it over from Tradeivate like that, but I really didn't have any choice. Didn't have a choice. So that's going to be it for those accounts. Those PAs are going to be gone. You know, it could either go bad, like it did, or it can go good. And it didn't go good, so those are the options. That's how she goes. All right, so we did push up there. Now we're pulling back. Let's see if we want to run this London low here. And I want to check the other accounts over here, see how they fared. They should be down 1,000 if they copied correctly. It's weird that it lost on, I mean, like, that's the second time in 3 days that it's lost on both sides. That doesn't usually happen. It would happen on a day where I really don't need that to happen, right? Yeah, you copied right. All right. Yeah, 15-second would have been a winner. You grabbed a little bit. CT, nice. Yeah, I didn't take the 15 today. I just only took it on the 30. Obviously, the 15 would have been the play, but hey, I didn't know that going into it. 15-second bang for 11 points. 11 points. So it looks like it might want to sweep that 976 potentially. Yeah, I had a 2-point offset, and it lost, Jan. Is what it is. You know, I don't hide anything from you guys. I told you I was taking it on the fundeds. I did. So it looks like this is how much drawdown I had left in each one. I told you guys it was like between 200 and 400. So maybe that one account had a little more there. But yeah. So we'll just start fresh. That's all we can do. Start fresh. Is what it is. And we're down 1,000 on the Take Private Trader evals, and we're down 800 on one Take Private Trader eval. But I'm going to continue to trade that one. And we got the trade day evals. We did not have those in that, so. Boo, 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 boo. So we'll just go ahead and, you know, we'll do what we can do. If I don't go on vacation with my wife, she will be going swimming. I cannot compete with the pool guy. Oh, it's all good, Clarity. I know the risk there. Yeah, I'll take a look, John. I'll take a look. All right, Lost Pennies. Appreciate you. Still feels like we're going to run that London low. We already swept the overnight high there on that push up. If we break through the VWAP here, we probably continue lower. Maybe a retest of 50 first. I'm going to stab short here on these other evals. I'm going to go stop to break even at 26. I actually will lock some in there too. I'm going to put it in now. I don't want it to bounce here. This is kind of a chase play, so. Are you kidding me? How did I lost $70 on that play and I had to stop at break even. What? How do I lose $70 on that play? That's wild. Your chart's moving in slow motion. Yeah, I'm having some glitchiness too this morning. I don't know what it is. Especially in my trade of 8. Okay, is there? I'm hearing this on 2 different charts, which is weird. All right, I think it's because I got trade of 8 open. Yeah. What up? I don't know. I kept hearing an extra order field. All right, I'm going to stab here. I keep getting connection lost on Ninja too. Anybody else getting that? Silver bullet today, we'll see. 5 minute inside. Ooh, it is. Let's see if the inside bar plays out here. I am short. Morning, Andy. Below that low, that mother bar low there, we probably expand. PX having a problem with some people. Who? Who's PX? Short and long at the same time. Oh, Patrick Whelan. I do think below this low here, we kind of expand. I think my take profit's probably a bit aggressive, but maybe we take the 10 area. ES bounced right off the VWAP there. That next push down into the VWAP on the ES should get us below there. Coper, you're short in it? I think you could maybe even add, honestly, below the low. Potentially. Max agrees. Max said, yes, I agree. Oh. There's no volume CT. I think we get some expansion below the low. Let's see. You short, Caleb? Let's go. Yeah, sometimes London's okay. Pretty tight range last night, though. Well, it was like 100 points, I guess. It is kind of bottoming here, though. I am going to probably take this extra off. And I'm going to go stop to break even if we get back to this body here at 26. Oof. Didn't quite make it. I want to see us get back to the body of that candle there at 26. And I'm going to go break even there at that body. right there. I want to see it just go now. There we go. 15-minute range is set. We'll go ahead and lock in some here. Locking in 5 points. Nothing crazy. Took your $23 profits. Nice. Yeah, ES pushing up. We got a divergence here. ES pushing up. Nasdaq not. I'm just going to go back to break even. Let's give this a chance to go. I feel like it does. All right, now we can lock some in. All right, $300. We'll take it. $300. Stopped out. I think we go to the London low. I really do. It's just one of those, it's just kind of stair step into it. Now, could it make sense for us to push back up and test the 50 first? Maybe. Heard a noise. Gold stumping. Held that 15-minute range so far. Back up, back up. Big fear to short. Yeah, that's true. It just seems like 976 is going to be ran. $4.20. Time to get a new car. Let's do it. A new car. Guys, if you didn't know, Take Profit Trader still 40% off. No activation fee. Trade day, 40% off. No activation fee. Same day payouts, use code MM. Bulenox is 91% off. Use code MM for that. Apex, 80% off. Use code MYTH. Tradeify has 50% off your one-time purchase. Use code MM. And who am I forgetting? Somebody. My Funded Futures. Use code MM. Hey, Caleb became a member. Let's go. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. You the man, Caleb. And like as always, it is now going without us. That's all right. Now, I might stab a little long here if it pushes back above 23K. Might stab long there for a little 10-point possibility. So if we reclaim the 23K here, I'll stab long. Thought Bulenox ended on the 9th. Did it? I don't think so. I'll double check it. All right. I'm long. Let's look for the push back into the 10. I will lock some in at like 07, 08. The idea here is we reclaim the 23K for just at least a little push. Typically it happens. And all right, that's the idea there. Just took a little bit there, took $200, 5 points. It still probably goes. I think the 10 gets hit. I probably was a little quick on the trigger. Yeah, there's the 10. I think we needed 10 and a quarter though. Pretty good chance it hits it. There it is. So would have got the $400 there if we would have just held. But yeah, let me check that Bulenox. Thanks for telling me that, John. That was 2 minis. 90% off is extended through July 18th. So good through July 18th. They did extend it. I still think we run the 976. We just got to lose the 90 to do that. So I did take that across 3 trade day accounts, up to 16 on those. And then it's also taken on the Take Profit Trader account. Oh, I guess, do I still have Tradeify on there too? I think I do. Oh, I don't have the Take Profit selected. Oh yeah, I do. Take Profit's the lead. So Tradeify, we reduced that down by half now. And Take Profit still down 580. So we'll still look for obvious spots on those, try to work those back up a little more. Inside on the 5. Oh, I wasn't even looking. It ran right through there. Look at that. Now this is going to be a great long setup if we get it. I will take that. If we get it, it might close up. It already is on the 30-second chart valid. Kind of want to see it V-shape right back through here. Long 73 kind of light. I like it. I like it. ES also kind of bounced off the whole number there. 6,300 down to 6,298 and then a bounce. You might get one more manipulation leg lower here before we get a full bounce, but we'll see here. All right, now, come on. Good rainy New England morning. Nice, Floki. We haven't had rain here in a while, actually. What up, Curd? How you doing? So guys, today I'm going to make a video. I'm going to be outside crying. Oh gosh. We blew some accounts. Just kidding. You're alive. That's all that matters. Alive and thriving. No, CT. No. Of course not. We just take it and move it on. It is design. It is. I would never do that. Oh, yeah, CT, I was asleep last night. I went to bed like... I know you guys tagged me in the Discord. I went to sleep at like probably before 8 o'clock. I was knocked out. Didn't sleep great. I mean, the first few hours were good, but knocked out. Oh, yeah, I was at home. No stress. I was. Rhythmic gap not logging you in. Yeah. Easy. We still have that 910 area from yesterday. I really didn't think we'd get that, but we might. Prime for 300-point drop today, trader on tilt? Maybe. I mean, it's possible for sure, right? I wouldn't try to guess when, though. Nice job, CT. You're out in the field, your real job. But, oh, yeah. Let's see. I kind of want a long here, to be honest, but weird divergence here with the ES. ES nowhere near the low here. Yeah, I think so, Caleb. A little too slow. Yeah, that's what I was just saying, Tech. ES is working its way towards the lows, though, now. Maybe, I mean, if ES wants it, it could retest the 80. I didn't even look to see if ES ran the overnight. See, ES didn't even run the London lows yet. The London lows on the ES are down at 88. So we do have a pretty big SMT here. Let's see if ES gets below 98 here, probably get a little waterfall. Showing 22,667 but not eating your Speedos. You're not wanting to get on the board with the guarantee. That's what it is. I see. You're not wanting to have Pine Tree mail you that moose poop. So we got another manipulation leg there. I missed it. I wanted to long back on that pushback above 50 there. Did not get the order down in time. What I might do is this, though. If it pulls back and tags me in, I'll be comfortable taking that before it hits 60. Stunning sweep of the Asia high and into the fair value gap. Yeah. Sabo guarantee is not working? No. All right, it hit the target. Taking it off. There's a 30-second long here potential. Burned 2 evals on the drop. That sucks. Top of the hour, yeah. Looks like that 910 is on deck. I'll look for something like this. You're at your Speedos. He's back in on the Speedos. Well, it's just going to go without me. Normally, I might would just jump in on that and put the stop up there, but it was just a little too big of a stop for me. And you guys know what will happen now if I chase it. First 30-minute new lows. Is this the new? Oh, yeah. I might get tagged in here. Not necessarily a fan of this speed here. Let's see here. Trailing it down here, locking in 18 points. Actually, I'm just locking 15 here. I'm locking more at the low. I want to see it expand below the low. Yeah, York, I'm sure. I heard Jay going crazy about the X platform last night, too. Although, to be fair, I guess, you know, trading Asia, there is a big spread. All right. And still holding up here. No run of that 10 yet. Make sure I had it on there right. $9.13 long. Wait for the sweep. Wait for the sweep design. I don't know where your stop is, though. I mean, actually, 900 looks great for that same kind of bounce play. I'm going to do that. Oh, did we hit it already? No. All right, Kevin. Appreciate you. Stop. Exactly. Touche. I'm going to try a 90 bounce, I think. Or a 900 bounce. I may have missed it. It literally just did not get to it. Yeah, Tradevate was glitching this morning pre-market, Coach Fred, and I don't know why, but it was bad. I had candles that were opening, so like 30-second candles were opening 3 seconds early. I was like, that's what happened on that 50 play, to be honest with you. I had my entry a little too tight. It still would have tagged me in by a tick, but the entry was a couple of ticks tighter because the candle closed before the 30-second even completed. I'm just going to try a, like, something like that. Oh, you're having to drag them a couple times? Yeah, that's crazy. Take profit is becoming support. I mean, I do know that the 905, 906 area is like a previous day level. It is a previous day level. I think 906 was previous day, not yesterday's, but the day before low or something. So we're already kind of getting the reaction off that area. Yesterday, 843. It was the day before, John, I think. Previous day high or something like that. I saw it yesterday marked out. If we kind of, I don't really want to scroll back. I'm pretty sure it was. Maybe the open, previous day open might have been. I don't know. Let's mark these areas out. Could be wrong about that level, but I thought I remembered that. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go, design. Nice job. I was waiting for a little more of a pullback into the 900 level. Just didn't get it. There's going to be a bullish Harami here. Do I take it? I'll take it on this eval. Stop is really too big, but we'll try it. I might just go for 10 points. Wish that on me. So I'll go break even. Oh, I was going to move it up. All right. Yeah, the Harami paid there. Might trap the bears. Yeah, we'll see. That's what I thought design. That's what I was thinking. I wouldn't be surprised if it comes all the way back up here. Probably not, but maybe. You never know, right? Oh. There was a 1 minute long there, too. Not very obvious. I didn't even see it in live times, how unobvious it is. I tend to agree. I think 970, 980 here. Back up to this 50 EMA. We do have a pretty big bullish SMT here too. Like ES nowhere near running the lows, the overnight lows. It one ticks you? Dang. Life is hard. If you're in that Harami, 6150 is your target. So that's the Harami target, 6150. All right. Yes, hit the 6303 there. I mean, if you are truly bearish and you think we're going down, this would be, while it's not an A setup, probably still works. I don't know. All right, let me look at the 3 minute. Nothing obvious. Yes, but a tweezer bottom. Indeed. Patrick just tweeted out, I heard someone say Project X is down. Can someone confirm? No, it is down. I might try another stab long here. I know it feels late. It is late, but I'm going to take a little stab long here. I think we get another little burst up. I need to put my stop where it needs to be, though. What are we risking here? Oof, that is a big stop. All right. If ES loses the VWAP here, we will take it off, but you were testing it this week, but today, that's not a good week to test it. Come back next week. Like things just to find a way. I'm going to go break even at 51. Let's see. It's a chase. Let's call it what it is. It's a chase. Could dump on me. My idea in this trade here was to move the target up to 61, and I didn't do it in time. Dropping the stop. I want to see some expansion above 50 here quickly. It could come back one more time, but I'm thinking not. Should go here. It should hold above 50 now. I could go for more, really. Oh, you paying an activation fee? Yeah. I mean, traditionally, I think it's fine. Oh, darn. Rude. I guess I should have locked some in there. We're back. I'm not moving the stop on this one. It either goes or it doesn't. All right, back above, kind of above 55 there. We'll go stop to break even. I don't want to see it come back above 55. All right, close enough. There we go. Boom! There we go. Maybe for Topstep, my Project X for Bulenox is up. Yeah, that's good. Trev, I'm watching the 76 area now for that 50 EMA touch. I'm going to short. It is kind of a naked touch, though, isn't it? But we're just on an eval here. I don't see anything wrong with just shorting that touch. Something like that. Actually, I'm probably going to go... I'm going to go 2 here. I don't even need that. 67.75. That. $19.70 to 67. One on the 3-minute. It hasn't really formed on the 3-minute yet. I would take this. This would kind of be, to me, this silver bullet type setup if this gap stays open on the 3-minute. There was a small 5-minute inversion, but if the 3-minute forms, it'll be like a 20-point stop. Just have to see what happens first, whether we hit this short target up here or whether this forms and pulls back. Very relaxing, limited to 1 minute. Let's go. From 42. Nice. Yeah, this may not even stay open. I don't even think that's going to stay open. Nope. Nope. Rick City. Could be. I don't know. I'm supposed to say first half an hour bearish. My voice chat sucks. Oofka. Didn't get there. You could have a 1 minute re-entry though. I mean, this is still an A setup theoretically here. Mechanically, it's not A plus. Well, I guess it still would be A plus technically, because you are still delivering from that small gap. We're deep in discount. We still got a bullish SMT here, so this still would be A plus. I'm gonna take it. If we can get a nice pushback through, that is. You will have a lot of people shorting this gap, which might be the play, but I'll wait for the opposite. The Joom setup? It is. Joom. President of the Get Out Before You Rug Pull Club. Yeah, ES is above the VWAP. ES is pushing. I mean, the opening print up there, it's only 2-3 points off. Actually, 5 points right now on the ES. Much closer to the highs than Nasdaq is. Nasdaq definitely weaker. Not really the speed you want to see here. It really is kind of respecting this gap, so maybe another low is coming. Not necessarily the speed we want to see. There's lack of speed. There could be a candle that makes me change my mind. The stop for this gap's probably okay. It's about 20 points-ish. Around 20 points. Bearish engulfing on the 5-minute, though. Might get bearish engulfing into bullish engulfing, though, here. That happens a lot, right? Although, you know, who knows? You could long here out of the 5-minute and have your stop at the low. It's 37 points, though. I'll probably just wait. ES back to the VWAP here. If someone from Holland marries a Filipino, would their children be jalapenos? Maybe. Just getting it. All right. What do I feel about the 900? I mean, I still feel the same way about it. We still haven't breached the 900. We did test it. So I still think a bounce out of there probably makes sense. One mini has gotten too comfortable. Hey, how many minis you normally trade? Four to five. Holy cow, Coach Fred. I like it, but dang. I mean, if this gap held, you kind of would think this one would too. I'm going to try it. Stop here. What do we need? 21 points. So we need like the low. Not looking like it's going to really matter. Something like that. Normally I wouldn't take this kind of a trade, but my thought process is if this gap held, then this gap probably should hold too. Pivot 894, yeah, I see it down there. So we'll go stop to break even, probably back at the 910 area. Room said no. Exactly, that's why he's a coach and we're not. It will go through and the top gap will hold again, maybe. I don't know. It could be. If it does, it stops us. It's not that big a deal. We are coming up on a new 15-minute candle here in 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes, 1 minute and 12 seconds. New 15 and a new 5. Well, I didn't make it back up there yet, room. Not yet. It might. I'm okay if it does. Instead of keeping it with their family. Oh, I'm okay with it. I'm on an eval here. I'm up $1,000. So even with it, even if I get stopped down, I'm still up over 9. Or right at 870. It's fine. I know the risk of it when I took it. You know what I mean? Done for the day. Let's go. Nice job, kind of like. Still have not hit the break even on this trade yet. Technically, there was a long trigger here. Now there's the break even. Let's see. You're attempting this 5-minute long. Is there one there? Oh, the Harami. I didn't even see it. Yeah, not bad. It's already up 10 points. Actually, I like that a lot. I didn't see it, but it did line up with a 1-minute inversion as well. That really would have been a nice long. I did not see it. Well, we could take it if it comes back. Long from 927. Yeah, I like it. My long trigger was 934, but I just ignored it because I was already short. Sometimes we do that. Sometimes we do that. Now room short. Rude room. Wick eater. Oh. This could turn into a wick. We'll see. Not a big deal. I think it still goes. Let's see if that 50 touch, we get a reaction off that today. I don't know. I'll probably go break even at the 50 touch. Well, this short here was a chase. I knew it was. I knew it was high risk. The stop was defined. So I was okay with it, right? I do want to see us push above that high like right now. Because I don't really want this to go red on me from here. So I'm probably going to let it stop me break even. If it does. Needs to break that high. Do I consider the touch? I don't know, CTM. Since I'm long, probably not. It doesn't really have anything going with it. But, well, I guess it does have a bearish gap here. So, yeah, I might take it. We'll see. Problem is, I think above this wick, because technically this is a protected high. Oh, you dirty girl. I think we might get some decent expansion above that high. So as far as like 50 setups, I mean, I consider this like a B or a C type setup. But we'll still try it. Yeah, this high is protected without us making a new low. Doesn't mean it can't get through there. It's just going to be kind of a struggle to get through there. More potential. Yeah. This could lose, and I'm okay with it if it does. But this is the first touch. It isn't a bearish gap. So we'll see. This high is protected by ninjas. Hoya! They just broke through there. So this is on an eval, so this is 100% win rate. This was a funded play, probably lose, but since on eval, 1,000% win rate here. You guys know this, right? All right, we're in. 1,000% win, guaranteed. It's just like the trend lines, guaranteed trend lines. Guaranteed to be a winner. 1,000%. Yeah, it does, Scoper. ES already took that high there, too, where my stop is. If it fails, this will be the first time ever. First time ever this has happened. Woo! All right, it's about to close above this gap. I don't love it. It might lose. Oh. No! If it gives me a chance to get out here, I might take it. I should just take it there. I probably should have taken it off there. If it closes back below if it closes back inside the below the 50 here, then we still got a shot. But if it gets back above this high, we're stopped out. 100%. Yeah, I'm short right now, room. 50 EMA touch. I don't love it, but, you know, hey. It's one of those things. ES almost at the highs. All right, I think I get stopped out now. Good momentum through this gap, too. We're full port, long. That's how quick we switch. Not really full port, but close. Oh. I just noticed the ES ran the high. This is probably going to stop us. And the 50 EMA play is probably going to win. Oh, goodness. Got to start protecting myself here. Let's go. Oh, I just did it because. Yeah, I knew that was going to lose right there after it failed to close back below the 50. Kind of just had that feeling. It's kind of one of those things where you get the opposite, you get an opposite setup against it. It's like that close right there tells you this probably going to lose, unfortunately. Yes, back above the highs here. That first 50 is, I switched long, Trev. I closed it and switched long. We closed it and switched long. Yes, going to the moon here. Back above the highs. The overnight highs. Above initial balance. I might, on a pullback here, we may long again. Yeah, I think we made money there on that exchange. After going port of fools. All right, let me see here. I'll just go 5 points at a time here. Just trying to, we need, what, 5 winning trades to pass this? If we lose one, we'll need 7. So we're just going to look for some 5-point scalp opportunities off certain areas. I should wait for ES to retest the 6310 area. That would be a good area to long. But oh, that 5-minute setup was nice, Trev. Too bad I didn't take it. I missed it. That was very nice. And it had that inversion confluence with it, too. But unfortunately, I was short. I was short. I don't know. Stop really needs to be lower, but I'm not going to move it. Sometimes you think, sometimes you don't. Yeah. I'm just going to kill that one. I don't like it. 140, Isaiah. Yeah, it might go to 90. I just, I wanted more of a pullback first. Want a little bit of a pullback. I don't know that we get it. Man, really a pullback into the 50 would be really nice. Into the 950 area. I don't know that we get it. $985 at least, I think, on this push up, but a pullback into the 50 would be nice. Let me see here. Feel like 51. Something like that. Boom, 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 boom. I would like a pullback maybe into this 50 area. See if we get a little bounce out of there. Come on. 3 points. Short 71. Look at that thing. Just didn't want to give it to me there. Yeah, 5 minutes. Well, it looked like it was for a moment. Then it bounced. There's a little small gap there at the 56 area. Small gap it tapped into and ripped back up. Problem now is, like, I don't know that I trust this now, since we already kind of got the reaction. One hour chart. Yep. That Harami's forming, huh? 1 hour Harami. There's an hourly wick test here. Untested wick as well. Well, it's already had a reaction. Let's jump in here. It should break out. If not, that's okay. Just jumping in. Kind of a trend line break, bull flag here. Should get a little expansion above the 80 there. Pretty quick into the 90, 88, 89 area. VWAP is 90. Mine is at 94. But yeah, mine is off sometimes. We have that 1 minute imbalance there as well. Coming up on the macro here too. New 5 minutes coming up. It's 15 seconds. Add one here. Dun, 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 dun. Hard to know which way the SMT is going to play out, though. We got one at the top and one at the bottom. So it's like, which way is it going to play, you know? I feel like the draw is higher, but I don't know. Maybe at least that unbalanced gap above there. All right, stop's coming up now. There we go. Couple of chases, you know, worked out decently. Oh, yeah. I see that now. I probably should have looked at that Coach Fred earlier, but I mean, I have the line there. I mean, you have a nice reaction off that London low. Untested wick. So, we need three more trades to pass. 3 more winning 5-point trades. Something like that. I do expect a pullback at some point. Just like... do we turn this little resistance into support here? I'm going to try it here. I'm going to go break even at like 81. This body here. My ninja just disconnected it again. Break even, can't lose. Oh, you got to be kidding me. There we go. Gonna say, you got to be kidding me. Yeah. Oh, an inside bar? I don't really see it. Well, I guess. I don't know. It depends on how you look at it. I don't consider that an inside bar, but I don't know. I'm an idiot. All right. Small gap here on the 5-minute at 84.75 as well. The intraday cup. You like cups? ES on the break of the last 3 days. High. Yeah, ES is like ripping to the moon here. I mean, it's just insane. Do we think we get a reaction off the VWAP here at the 94? You have a pivot point at the 23,002. You obviously have the 23,000 number as well. Do we get a reaction off that level? It's so, I mean, it seems insane to try to short, but still could pay. Guess I'll have to pick up maybe, I'm going to go back with maybe 5 Apex accounts. I'll pick up 5 of those and just hedge those at open. I think I'm going to activate 5. I may go with bigger accounts this time, though. I'm thinking of going with like the 150K to get more drawdown. So... that might be what we do. Tapped into that 5-minute and that 1-minute gap there, getting a little pullback. Let's zoom into it a little bit here. We just need 2 5-point trades or 1 10-pointer. To pass. Seems reasonable, right? Hit that like button if you have not already. Hit the like button, guys. Subscribe if you're new here. We only got 29 likes. Does help the channel. We do appreciate it. Is it possible for me to blow this? Bulenox, Coach Fred. Bulenox 50K. Your green numbers are always bigger than my green numbers. I don't know why. I don't know why. Less commissions? Maybe. It's not very fair. Are you taking, you must be taking micros. That does mean I blow accounts faster, though. All right, do we actually get that wick test this time? 50, that 50 area? Now that one we can go for 10 points off of. Park in order down here at like 51. What up, Husk? Oh, we're doing okay. The 30-second opening trade failed, so you know what that means. You still need your binky. We're looking for a bounce off this 51. If we don't get it, we could have a kind of a confirmation long setup here. Yeah, we'll see, Coach Fred. This is a kind of risky, but we do have the 50. We have a previous inversion. We have kind of a wick here. We have the 50, the half number, and this is an untested wick on the 5-minute. Now I am being aggressive because technically the wick is at 51, so I'm looking for it to test the wick directly. It may not. Sometimes you want to front run it by a point or two. Yeah, we'll see about that hourly, Trev. So I did know that this is kind of being aggressive. Missed us by 3 points there. But we'll see. Maybe it still tags us in. We are 1 minute from the top of the hour. Took that short in 2 trade funder accounts where you need to make $250 per day for 5 days. Oh, nice. I haven't traded with Trade Funder. Not familiar with them. Job done on those 3 minis. If we hit this trade right here, we'll pass this eval. We can move on to something else. I get free resets. Bear Harami. Yeah, I did just... that reverse hammer. I guess that's true. I mean, I'm tempted to just jump in long here, but I know as soon as I do, it's just going to dump on me, so... Be patient. That's interesting. Here's top of the hour. These are the days of our lives. I'm coming to. Am I going to get tagged in here? I don't know. Oh, this is not moving. This price action's not moving there. Come on, guys. What's it doing? Trying to be patient here. I mean, look at the last 4 or 5 1-minute candles there. They're just small bodies just chopping sideways. So don't really want to like... ES is already moving up, though. I just hate it because I know if I buy up here... $23 is the ATR? Yeah. I guess we may have to long here, guys. Yes, already above the highs. I don't love that. I mean, this is not obvious at all. This is a 2-minute gap there. You gonna take it? All right. I'm gonna wait and see if this inverses on the 2-minute. I mean, we only need 10 points. Only need 10 points. All right. Does not look like it's going to inverse. How hard can it be? That's right, Willie. Not very hard. Doesn't even look like we're going to get the inverse, though. Maybe. Let me mark it out. It has to be on this candle. That's not a great... I mean, I like this candle to close full. It's not a good sign. Not for the long off that level. Much rather be tagged in down here. Much rather be tagged in down there. Come on. Can't you do what I want you to do when I want you to do what I want you to do, how I want you to do? All those things. Can't you do it? I got the order sitting down there waiting on you. Let's go back to Friday. Where you at? Going without me here. Sorry. Trying to send this. How come I can't find his email anymore? Am I moving too fast? Gotta slow down. probably the problem. There it is. All right, Dale's eval is there. Does anyone know how to get the TPT past eval accounts out of Quantower list? You have to message them, Timbo. So what you do is, you know how you create that first message, Timbo, and it says write what you need? Go ahead and include, just go ahead and say, like, please remove everything in that first message. And then that way you don't even have to sit there and wait for them to respond. They'll just do it. So everything's ripping except for Nasdaq. No, the funded accounts trader on Tilt make as much money as you want. For the most part. All right, we do have an inside bar here on the 5-minute. We have an inside bar. It would be short from 58.50. I might take the inside bar break. 76.50. We'll try the inside bar break if we get it. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. I would prefer, I don't know. I'm not going to take the short, I don't think. Although, that might actually be the play. It'll be short from 59. I don't love it. I would obviously prefer the long down there at 51. But could potentially just go 2. All right, let's see what happens here, guys. We're looking for it to do something here. I prefer it to pull back, tag me in long, but I do think if it breaks above that 676 area, it could go. I mean, you would be shorting at 59. I just don't know, man. Don't know if I want to short 59. I mean, it could. I don't know that it gives me the 10 points. I mean, ES is up to a key level here, 63.19, but... Oh, inside bar on. Oof. There we go. I missed it, so... We'll just leave this one on, see what happens. Tagged in. Stop to break even here. Let's go. That's patience right there. Now I realize we miscalculated. We need one more tick, but that's la patience. That's patience for you. Outlining a trade and then just waiting for it. Now, why did I take that trade? This is a your trade by Matt wick test right there. And also had an extra confluence. We have a bullish. We have a previous inversion. We also have the 50 level. So a couple of reasons there to think that that works. So now let's find our tick. Where do we find our tick at, guys? Yes, yes. It was Spanish and French. French and Spanish. C. It'll be funny if I lose. It'll be funny if I lose trying to get a tick. Will that be funny? It might be funny. I'm trying to find a spot for one tick. Oh. Terrible French. Purchase 3 new accounts. Take profit code MM. Turtable. Thank you. All right, there's the dump. Do I just press the market button? All right. I think we did. Oh, you got to be kidding me. We still didn't do it? Oh, because it's like 350. I should pass it for one more tick, though, right? One more tick should get me there. Oh, you got to be kidding me. This one ticking is just terrible here. I'm 66 cents away now. If I lose the account 66 cents away. Oh, I don't know what I would do. 66 cents away. New 15-minute candle here. For the content, switch to a micro. I mean, I could. The micro would probably make more sense. Yeah, you're probably right. All right, let's do it. Switch to a mic. But how many ticks do we need on a mic? Like 3? One point on the micro is $2. You think 3 ticks gets us there on the micros? I don't know. Does it? It's $2 per point. So you think 3 ticks. I would think that would get us there. One micro, 3 ticks. Does that do it? It's going to be close, right? It's $1.50. It depends on, I guess. We'll just go 4 ticks to make sure. We'll go 4 ticks. The commons. The commission. Yeah, I don't know how much it is on the micro. All right, tagged in. 22 cents over. Yeah, that extra tick would have made a difference there. 22 cents over. All right, so we passed that one in 2 days. Can't spell today? No, I got what you were saying. Just took a moment. It took a moment for me to realize. All right. Let me do this right here. You refuse to believe this turd doesn't go back up today. I tend to agree with you there. I tend to agree with you. Now, I mean, if you're going to be trading anything today, to be honest with you, like, this is one of the things that I do struggle with. I see that ES is moving much smoother today. Dollar per tick, you meant? Oh, 2 micros are a point per tick. $1 per tick. I got you. Well, too late now. We got it. I mean, that inside bar did pay there. We had 2 inside bars, actually. It paid 22 points, actually. Didn't pay me 22 points because I didn't take it, but it's one of those things. Pulling back again into the 50 area. That 50 level's pretty clean. I don't know, man. We are hanging out to the, like, near the lows, and ES is up at the highs. I mean, ES is way above the high here. If ES could pull back and maybe retest that 63.10, wherever we're at that point, I think would be a really good long spot. Grab 2 micros and you get 1,000 ticks a day and you're rich. I struggle to get 10 ticks a day. I'm horrible. Yeah, exactly. Any news to speak of regarding EQ? Not really, Timbo. We do have a 1 p.m. bond auction, 30-year, which could be significant. So that 50 touch just, or that 50 psych level they're paying again. Trying to make sure I'm not missing any equal highs. I don't think I am. Nope. You're trying this 1 hour Harami? Let's go. Well, you're up pretty good on it. Well, I don't even know where the 1 hour triggered. Okay. So 63. It's like a 60-point stop. Tough to say. Really tough to say. Let's see what Mancini says. Hold runners, probably. So we do have that bond auction at 1 Eastern Day to be aware of. Said it took time today, but patience paid, and we just hit 63.19 target as posted since 6 a.m. 63.19 was the first up. Once we break out 63.11 3-day triangle resistance, which held twice. Protect gains, leave runner 25 to 30 above. If ES wants more than 63.40. 90 and or 11 and 98 are supports. So 63.11 is kind of 63.10 areas where I'm wanting it to pull back into to retest. Yeah, Coper, it's a tough spot. It's a tough spot to know what to do. We need a pullback. I think if we can get one more sweep of the low, then we probably get the energy we need to break out. But I don't know. I do not know. I guess that 15-minute break did pay today. I really didn't pay attention to it. But yeah, it broke to the downside. I think I did mention it here. But yeah, the 15-minute break paid. Some days it pays, some days it doesn't. What's holding NQ down? Alpha says lizards. 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 Lizards is holding us down. All right, making our way up now. Are we going to test the VWAP here? Anybody considering a short off that 23,000 level? I don't know if we get to the 23,000 level. Still have this bearish gap here. I do think shorting anywhere in here would be fine. Kind of scary. You lost 55K in the last 2 days? Really, CT? What up, Trader Oracle? EQ sucks, yeah. It's been kind of tough. YM's going to the moon, right? Are you trading YM still, Oracle? Man, do I short off this level? I don't know, man. It could work, but I don't love this short off. I mean, it usually works. Yeah, Oracle, I'd love to, man. I need to reach out to you. I keep forgetting on the weekends. I don't like to bother you too much during the week, but that's tough. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it off the 23K level. Obviously, huge psych level. Pivot point. Bearish gap. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We're going to be either up $500 or down $300. And it looks like it just missed me. Ah, that sucks. Let's go, Trev. 50 points. I like it. Oh, goodness. Kind of already got the reaction, right? Kind of already got the reaction. I mean, literally missed me by 2 ticks there. Did I learn my lesson from like getting missed before and just take this off? I think I do. I think I do. Traditionally, if it misses you by a tick or two, you just take it off. Now, it didn't hit the target, so there is something to say about that. Now it would have tagged me in for sure. Oh. Well, target would be 90. You already know. One hell of an open, angry with yourself. Let her get. She got you. Yeah. Well, it didn't hit my target though. It would not be stopped out yet. What up, Pine Tree? What you been up to, brother? Rob, that happens to me a lot too. I'm not patient enough to be able to be in the moves. I've blown my load by the time the moves came. I figured you were traveling today. All right, well, that trade wouldn't have worked. Doesn't look like. Still actually wouldn't be stopped out on it yet. All right, I'm going to try it. Stop's going to go break even pretty quickly here. Maybe like 97, 96 area. Come on. You know. Oh, Pine can't tell you where you went. He can't tell you where he went. Exactly, Coach Fred. He's just flying everywhere now. I don't know. Might have just went break even a little too quick there. Yeah. Story of my life. Do we take a long here? Let's see here. Rebalancing that gap, kind of at the VWAP there. Reclaim a 90, I'm in a long. I'm going to tuck my stop up just right here. Probably just a little too soon there, huh? Try it again. It's going to go one of these times. I have confidence. But very tight trade here. Go for a little bit of a bigger play here if we can hold and go. Get back above 23K, I think we can get a decent little squeeze in, but might just get stopped. We'll keep trying it. Come on, VWAP. Do your thing. Really haven't had a bounce off the VWAP there at all. Come on. All right, gonna lock some in now. Above 23K, I expect this thing to squeeze. There we go. Come on. Let's go. You can do it. All right, locking it in there. Let's go. Let's go. BlackRock getting lazy. Same path as yesterday. Thanks, Sir 80. Oh, all right. That's the trade today for that. For those trade day accounts. I do think it hits the 10, but I'm unwilling to give that back. So we got the Tradeify account down to negative 330. The Take Profit Trader account is down to negative 425. And then the 3 trade day accounts up 374. Trying to get like 200 to 400 a day on those. So good start. Good start on those. Went into a little drawdown. Yeah, that was one of those things where, like, I know this trade's going to work, and I'm keeping the stop very tight, right? I mean, I'm risking 3-4 points there on each one of those entries. So, like, you know, could I spread it out there and go a little more? Yeah, but I could give it a little 10 points. I wouldn't have lost on the first trade if I would have gave it 10 points, but I just didn't. Too minis. Don't want to do it. I still think this thing hits that 23,010 area. Y'all want to jam out with me to a little Outcast? Yeah. That's all you can hear. You got another 20 EMA, nice. It's probably best place for it. $23,000, nice. I thought that we would squeeze above the 23K. We just kind of held up there. We did leave a gap there, though. We're back to basically break even on these 150Ks, I believe, this week. So basically break even. There's one that's in the green overall, but that's the one that got the profit. So we had one winner that we caught this week, and then one loser so far. I'm swinging those minis. Yes, yes, yes. That's why. Keep moving your stops too fast. Yeah, me too, Manny man. I do that too. I try to, like, if it's logical, like, to me, there's a lot of logic on this trade right here. This long. I was considering this short there. I moved my stop. The reason why I'm scared of the short is because, I mean, like, you know, doesn't look like a short, right? Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, you know. So that's why I was scared of the 23K short. It did end up working, but the longs I'm much more comfortable with. But this makes a lot of sense. Close above VWAP, retest, holding a previous inversion. You also have, you know, a little bit of support there. So a little resistance turning into support. VWAP. I don't know. A lot of reasons to think that works. But even having all those reasons, sometimes you second guess yourself, right? So, yeah, that's what I was doing, Serrati, looking for like 10 points. But it could easily just rip my face off right there. Someone like you with a lot of accounts might be quite handy. No, John, I haven't seen it. Where's it at? I don't know where it is. I don't know if I don't have it, or have I just not noticed it. First square under informational. Account info? All right, hold on one second. Let me see it. Yeah, I don't have it. I have under informational. It says financial juice, account info, account operations. Maybe no. Crypto balances, symbol info, currencies exposure, event log, alerts log, news, order placing, reports, trading signals. Oh, it's in the beta version? I think I'm on the beta version. Let me see. I think. I forgot where I find that at. Control Center, I think. All right, use beta version. Let me do it. It's gonna reset my screen here. Yeah, I don't have the beta selected. I was using the beta when you had to use it for fast track, but that bearish Harami right there just failed on the 5-minute. It'll be kind of scary to try to take that anyway. You're in the master beta version? Ah, I see what you did there. The master beta. Put up the deuce. There comes the 2310. See, if I would have just set my stop to break even and just left it. Perfect. Didn't do it though. That's all right. To the next episode. There's the target. This must be a big update. It's taking a while. Yeah, I gotta watch it. Waiting for it to disconnect me here. All right, it's going to boot me out now. Update, yes. But we'll just put on the Ninja for now. Nah, I don't need a new one. I mean, I'll take a new one. Trust me. I'll take a new one. That one I haven't. I guess the update was pretty big. I don't know. This is how I used to trade, guys. No indicators, no nothing. My chart looked just like this. Exactly how I used to trade. I still think it's fine to trade like this. Indicators aren't the end-all be-all, right? Pine Tree likes it, see? Pine Tree's like, let's just see the Haramis. And that's it. We can see them very easily here. 16 trader on tilt. Stan trades like this, see? So's Timbo. Nicky Doe. You put the VWAP on there for the stream, yeah. I don't even have the VWAP on this one. I mean, but, you know. I'm using the other connections. All right, we got the Bulenox connection up, but for some reason the Take profit's not up yet. Let me see what's going on with that. Oh, it's being weird lately. It says it's connected, but more indicators, more viewers. Oh, let's do it. Yeah, trader on tilt. 16 gigs is plenty. That's plenty of RAM. You don't need much to trade. I've never had a problem with it. All right, now it's updated. Now let's check it. Account overview. Okay, I do like that. So it shows all the accounts. So you can see the take profits are down. And then the Bulenox is up. I forgot about that Bulenox. I guess I could switch over to it. 77. Nice. I guess I could like, put that over here somewhere. Right? Probably can make it on top too. You can. Nice. Oh, you can customize what columns you want? Really? Really? Yeah, 4M copiers never close across accounts. I don't know, trader on tilt. It could be. Mine copy pretty close here. I'll show you. So I used the copier today on all these accounts. So you can see these are equal. This is just the drawdown that was left. And then this was the drawdown that was left. I mean, they're pretty close, right? This one, where's the TPT account at? The take profit trader account, I took more trades on, so. And then also this one, I took more trades on. But yeah, I mean, pretty close. Not too bad. You don't use your color candles. Your candles are just outlines. Oof, I couldn't do that. Half will be green, half will be red. Well, you see mine there. Hell, I got 4 red. But that's kind of cool, though, because, like, when I'm trading those 150Ks, you know. Trying to get my 5-minute chart back up. It's not loading. Yeah, I like the red and the green personally myself too. Oh, let's go ahead and switch over to this eval. Curious of something here. Let's fib this range. Really? Well, dang, didn't I select the fib? So yeah, we're approaching OTE and also the bottom of the 15-minute range. Not a bad area to look for some sort of pushback down, I don't think. We might try it. If you could figure out, if you could group your accounts however you wanted, so like all your 150Ks, yeah. I'll play with it later and see. They have a lot of emotion. For ones you haven't traded for the day. That's true too, Amelia. That way you don't know. I forgot about the 77 one. What up, Papa Tony's? What did Papa Tony say there? I'm going to short up here. See how that goes. We're in OTE. It's the bottom of the 15-minute range. We'll give it a shot. We'll give it a little shot. Why not? You missed the fun? What's that software with all the accounts in it? That's still Quantiwer. Yeah, this is still Quantiwer. It's just a new account screen they got apparently. Oh, you dirty girl. Come on now. Don't do me like that. Tag me into one. Really? If it goes 5 points, then I'm going to take the second one off. So like 17. What up, Dylan? Tapping in. What up? I'm going to put my stop back. I don't want to get stopped out on this. I think that it should work out here for 10 points at least. There we go. There we go. Trev, yeah. I'm just looking for a spot for a small rejection, right? I mean, we fibbed it, and this is lining up with OTE of the entire range, and we also have the bottom of the 15-minute opening range, which was support earlier, right? We bounced. So only tends to believe, maybe when you come back to it again, it'll kind of switch to a little resistance. So kind of a 5-minute untested wick there as well. If you're looking on the 5-minute chart, you see that right there, that untested wick right there as well. I love those like initial balance or open range areas with a wick test, untested wick to kind of pair with it. Not really a wick test, but an untested wick. Bear and bull made money, yeah. So I don't know that this is a spot where we just turn down. It could be. A lot of times if you back test the ranges that we stay in on a range day, if we stay in that initial balance range, which we have the last 2 days, I don't know if you've noticed that, actually, including today is 3 days. We've stayed inside the initial balance range basically all day. When that happens, a lot of times the fibs pay, right? A lot of times the fibs pay. So your short spot, 50 to 67% of this range, short there, you take it back down to the same level of this range, take it back up to the same level of this range. You see what I'm saying? Into the end of the day. And then eventually, it'll break out of one. But I wouldn't be shocked if that's what we get today. Now, ES is on something completely different. ES is on some crack over here. And it's just going to the moon. You have to look at the 5-minute chart. You only have 3 windows. Oh yeah, I got you. Oh, 1 window, 3 charts. Yeah. So yeah, we'll kind of see how price reacts to this area. ES entry 6290. Dang, Black Beauty, nice. I mean, if you're going to long one, ES was definitely the one to long today. That failed breakdown of that 98 was clean too. When we kind of failed to get back below there. Oh, my 5-minute chart not coming up. Give me the 5-minute chart. Come on now. Quit messing around. All right, we got it. That hourly Harami still banging, Treff. Yeah, Amelia, it's just not when I reset it, it wasn't coming back up, but it finally is. Guys, if we inverse this hourly, we're gonna go back. We'll probably go back to the all-time highs. Maybe. If we inverse this hourly. Look at the hourly. We only have, obviously we have to wait another hour. It's not going to do it on this candle. But the hourly needs to close above this. I mean, probably does in the next hour. I think we go back to the all-time highs if it does. It would be nice if it would close on this candle. Then we can kind of confirm that we're going to be bullish going into the end of the day and only look for longs. It's kind of, we kind of feel like that already, right? But it's not confirmed. That's why you look at the larger time frames for general direction. Even if I can't play the actual Harami, your bias was to miss the potential shorts. Yeah. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, right? And that little short I got, I mean, that's just a scalp. You know what I mean? Just a little 10-point scalp. And you can see I took the right amount of points. I originally was going to target down here with a runner, but I took the right amount of points. What's everybody else up to today? Let me look around a little bit. I haven't looked at any other traders today at all. No traders. Anybody else still live? Is Nutty still on? I don't think anybody's on. FSP. I think it looks like Travis. Is Nutty off already? Yeah, he didn't stream today. Yeah, it didn't look like Nutty streamed. Cove just ended. Yeah. Let's check out Tom. I don't see Alpine. Let me look. Did you guys see that Patrick? He's already done. Did y'all see that Patrick? I don't know. It's just weird to see him be like, Alpine and Nutty, please come back to the BDH in September. Please. I mean, my feel is that we probably do just make new highs today. I feel like we're probably going to run that 23,112. And what is that? That's only 100 more points, guys. We got that. We got that. Manny, man, I don't think I'm not large enough to be invited to the BDH. I could. I did reach out via email and never got a response. Um, I do know Nutty. I know Nutty. So I could ask Nutty to kind of, like, hey, yo, man, can you yada, yada, yada. But, I don't want to do that. So, yeah, Cooper, NQ definitely looking weaker here for sure. But what do we think about the 50 EMA bounce here? This would be the first touch. I mean, I think if you're going to take one, you may as well take them all, right? Pivot point, previous inversion. Annoying. I'm going to take it. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm still looking for longs, but you spam him on Instagram. He laughs at my small pee-pee memes. I send him every so often. Oh, that's funny. The small pee-pee memes. So, Coper, at this point, it's kind of like these longs are kind of like FU longs, right? That's kind of what they're like. FU longs. We're so bullish here, or at least the ES is. Nasdaq's lagging behind, but I still think I still think it's good. Where the longs are still just going to work, I mean, how's it going to miss me again? 2 points. Oh, goodness. It's going to miss me by 2 points right there. That's rude. Is this thing just going to go? 2K today, straight to target and missed by 1 point. Oh, darn. Oh, 2 times today, CT. You're going to start front running it? Yeah. Well, CT, you got to give it. Sometimes you can front run it, sometimes not. You see right now it's coming back. And I'm okay with still taking it here. We still have the 23K level. We still have the pivot. We still have previous inversion. We still have the 50 EMA. So we still have all the things. So I'm going to still take it. All right, I got to run to the restroom right quick. You guys watch this 50 EMA play for me. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Are we moving or what? We're tagged in apparently. We're tagged in. 5-minute ATR is 15 points. When we get much less, I'm usually done. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. The only thing about this 50 touch I don't like is we got to fight the 9 and the 21 to get to the target. So, that being said, we get up to like that 07, 08 area. I'm going to move the stop to break even. So kind of 07, 08 area. I'm going to move the stop to break even here. Mm-hmm. Not really getting the bounce here. Volatility definitely low. I'm going to stop down a little bit. I want it to be a little below VWAP. Do we add in here? What do you guys think? Maybe. I might move this down even more. This is, don't copy this. This is, you know, obviously the 50 EMA didn't hold. ES finally getting a pullback. But I think there's still a chance we could kind of, you know, move up here. We'll try to work our way out of it. Pulling back. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, it's a bold play CT. Well, this is a new eval. I'm not super concerned with it. Even if we get stopped out, we're down like $400 or $500. Not a huge amount for an eval. And potentially stopped here. It looks like it's going to get us. Mother! Oh. Alright, so we're down 502. I just thought maybe that area would hold. Maybe it would decide to hold. It said, nope, not doing it. What do we talk about up here, though? We talked about, like, what did we talk about as far as, like, a ranging day? You know, this is a good area to look for the short, right? And on a range day like today, like it is on the Nasdaq anyway, then you kind of just use your fib. So 50% is kind of like that 60 area, 50 area is OTE. So now maybe we just look for shorts down to there. I will never financially recover. Yeah. I think 65 is kind of like, or 60, 65 is like the line in the sand. If we just blast through there, then we're going to make it down to the 50. If we kind of bounce in that area, then maybe not. So let's see what happens here. It's kind of like the 50% mark here. You see how we're, well, for a second there it looked like we were just kind of getting some acceleration. If we get acceleration here, then this thing's just going to go. I still think that 63.10 area on the ES is a good area to look for a bounce. A little bounce off that 65, that little 50% fib. Took a blind short? Yeah, that's what I did. I didn't get out of it, though. Watching the ES here for just to see kind of what I think I should do. And based on the ES, I'm going to add into it. Kind of high risk here. High risk, low reward, if you will. Now, stop to break even. I want to see some expansion below this low here. I want it to move quickly into like the 55. ES already made a new low there, so if we bounce here, it's a bad sign for the Nasdaq. I want to see us close below here. Put in a little 1 minute OB. Come on. It's going to stop me, no? Stop me. Rude. Rude. One more time. One more time here. Yeah, I wanted it to get me out right there. Not willing to risk more than like 5 here. Come on, come on. I want to see a push, a real good push here. I actually don't want this one to come back. All right, I'm out. Probably goes without me now, but now it's going to expand. ES through the lows here. I think I'm going to abandon the short here, probably wait, maybe wait for the long setup. I'm going to try something here, guys. I'm thinking about just trying a long from here. I wonder if this... I'm going to stab long here, just for looking for the 5 points. Going to have my stop just at this low here. Oh, come on. That's so dirty. Famous last words. Just try a couple points. You're in a long hoping it'll go either way. Yeah, we'll see, Trev. I think it goes. I actually think we get a decent push up off this level. I tell you, like, now that it failed to kind of go lower, that's kind of like, it's a good sign for longs, right? Perfect. And we're down $36 now. Very small SMT here. Very, very small SMT. It's kind of what I was watching there. It's why I'm not looking for a ton. See that? Very small SMT just gives you just enough information to think, hey, this low probably holds at least short term, right? You know, I don't normally like using SMTs that aren't at the highs and lows, but for just a little small gainer, you know, you don't necessarily need more than that to just look for that small gainer. You've been nothing but instant drawdown since you've entered, so you hope so. You take the 10 points. Let's go. 10 points is good. I just took 5. Just a little tiny SMT there. Let me check on something right quick. Let's see here. Possible 5-minute break here to the downside. Let me look at this. Did it already? So it already broke structure on the 5. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it here. I'm going to take this short. 29.52. Stop. Something like that. What up, Mud Bum? Try a little short play here. I think it's reasonable. It's based on the 5-minute trend line here. Even though very bullish today. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. 5-minute ATR is 18 points. Woof. All right. I got to take Tom off there. Let's put on some more music. We like to jam to the music. I mean, we're pretty much bounced right off that 50% mark. It's not a good sign. Darn it, we had just fought back to green. Ooh, I didn't see that inside bar. Nice inside bar on the 5-minute. Broke above it. Boom, 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 boom. Cobra, that sucks. This is kind of the line in the sand for the shorts. 23K. 5-minute trend line. Pivot point. All right. Yes, bullish here, getting back above the VWAP. Gonna have to fight to get the profits back, it looks like. Let me look at the 1 minute here. Probably missed a long. No? 2 minute? Not really. 3 minute? There is a 3 minute long. Not really though, not yet. Might trigger a 3 minute long here. I'll probably flip and take that. If the so weird that it inversed to the downside though, and then now it's bouncing. All right, I'm gonna close that and flip long. What do we lose on that one? Like 600? Yeah. Don't quite know how this is going to play out. That imbalance there would be the break even. Yeah, I'm watching the hourly too. Big wick right there. It just ripping right back up. It tested the previous open and now it's just going. That previous hour opened 63.75. It tested it to the tick, and now it's ripping up. So I want to add into this really, but I want to just be full port. But nah, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Just not gonna do it. Do got a new 15-minute candle here in 2 minutes. You didn't think the wick would be this long? Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. Ceradia just, well, there was a 5-minute break of structure there. The only thing I didn't love about it, I missed the entry, really, to be honest. The entry was like down here, which is fine. I got a better entry, but it was already kind of we had the SMT at the bottom and stuff. A couple reasons why maybe I shouldn't have taken it, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. We need a box. We need to back. Got a new 15-minute candle in 30 seconds, or 40 seconds. Yes, just super bullish here. And if you're looking at the fib range, you know, like, yes, this is kind of a spot where maybe you turn back down, but this does not look like we're turning back down to me. I'm going to go break even once it hits that target there. You blew 2 evals? That sucks. Tempted to add 2 more here. We're in 3. We'll just leave it at 3. Stop to break even is going to be 23,015 here. ES making push back above the wick already. Just pushing. Needs to go here. Oh man, we can't even get 8 points. We can lose 30. We can lose 30. But we can't get 8 points on a push up. Rude. I mean, you're such a nice girl. NQ, come on. Be a nice girl. See what was when you talk bad about the NQ revenge? Yeah. I'm not talking bad about it. It's NQ's perfect. Perfect. Perfect, NQ. Bitcoin. BitConnect. Or something. BitConnect. Rude. Nothing a little DCA won't fix. All right, we're full port here, guys. If you don't want to see the account blow, turn your head now. But we're full port. We are full port 7 minis. Choo choo! Nick and Neck was the shit. It went to shit. I don't know if it was the shit. It ended up being shit. Oh, goodness, guys. We can't win. This eval's cursed. Is it cursed? Is this eval cursed? Question mark. No? All right, this is our shot. We got to get back above 23K right here. Get back above 23K. The push is on. If we can get back above 23K, the push is on. $23K is the line in the sand. We got to do it. Fun little Ponzi. I'm long Covper right now. Full port long. Not looking good, though, to be honest. We got to squeeze above 23K to get back to the 10 area. I mean, there could be some argument made to just get out break even at 2304. But, you know, we'll see. Oh, no. I'm doing it, guys. We're taking the stops off. Oh, what happened? Oh, the account blew anyway. I was going to say. I was taking the stops off. RIP. 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 Stumble. So I guess the fib ended up working out there. Oh, RIP. Yeah, I guess the 5-minute downtrend, it's not really a downtrend, but kind of held there. ES testing the 63.19 again. Yeah, I can't do it, Treff. I don't know why. I don't know why. Just got to toss it up there. Oh, yeah, we did. Oh, that sucks, Cooper. It's just one of those things. I mean, the 5-minute trend line technically was closed back above. But I think I was just in too heavy there. Probably could have held it. If I didn't go full port there, we could still be in most likely. I still think we do squeeze back above 23K. I still think so. Quite rude, quite rude. Sorry, we were on the wrong side of that one. This thing's really chopping here. All right. Still trying to hold up here in 95s. I'm probably going to take a little break here in a minute, guys. I'm starving. I haven't ate anything today. And I'm too much of a fat guy not to be doing that. All right, I'm going to stab long here. Try to get that run into 23,008 area. 850. Above the O2, I want to see it squeeze. Trying to get this account back to break even. This is that 150K take profit account. I'm listening to Eminem. I forgot about this song. It's hilarious. All right, we're down 133 on that account now. Got most of that $1,000 loss back. Same idea. I don't know. If you wait for the recovery of the 23K there, probably made more sense. But today's been like pulling, yeah. This thing's choppier than Dahmer after a night of drinking. Yeah. So we got that account back to negative 135. And then I think that was still copying across the other one too. Where's it at? Where is it at? Oh, up there. So that account is only down $45. So basically got those two backs almost to break even. Smoked one eval, up 374 on 3, down 135 on one, 45 on another. And then you can see we passed one eval, down 1,000 on these 4, and smoked that one. So there you go. Then I'm going to go ahead and call it there. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. If you want to help support the channel, again, all the links are down in the description of the video. Again, we still have Take Profit Trader, 40% off. Trade Day, 40% off. My Funded Futures, 15% off after that initial 50% off usage. If you're a new customer, you get 50% off. All codes MM for those. Bulenox is MM also. 91% off on Bulenox. 80% off on APEX. So Trade Day, Take Profit Trader, My Funded Futures, APEX, and Tradeify. Tradeify is the one I'm missing. 35% off Tradeify, I believe. So, and they also have 50% off the first time use as well. So I also have codes with Legends, Elite, Funded Futures Network, Tick, Day Traders, and Lucid. Those codes are all MM. Appreciate you guys watching. and I will be back next time.